Hey everyone, welcome back to Unwind, a place where you can sit back and relax, and a place for us to dump whatever's on our minds onto you. Thanks for tuning in, and please don't forget to check out our Patreon page where our patrons can catch the latest episodes first and get exclusive perks you can't find anywhere else. I'm Kenny.
And I'm Kenny.
And let's get into this.
Hey.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, surviving.
Yeah.
For all my other friends and family and folks out there who are students, how are you guys enjoying finals?
So close to being done.
So close. Realistically, we got it pretty easy compared to most.
Yeah. We don't actually have
finals. I'm just trying to be relatable content, okay, Kenny?
just final projects.
Relatable.
Final
Yeah.
projects.
So I am chopping and dicing and slicing like a audio chef that I am.
Wow.
Amazing.
And I'm making things and putting them into another thing.
Dude, sick. That also could be related to audio chef.
It could.
You're taking things and putting them into other things?
It's like a soup.
Dude, I was thinking soup.
Yo.
Also,
We are like this.
What?
I don't know.
This is an audio format, Kenny. What is
They'll
this?
get it. They'll get it.
At the same time, I could see you, and all I saw was you wildly waving your arm.
Yeah. Our minds are
Connected.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
So how was your week?
My week has been mad. Crazy. Oh, between the crazy projects that we've been talking about, which I definitely have put off a little bit
Nice.
because I have, well, I was going to say I have better things to do, but I really,
You don't.
I don't. Well, I have friends, and as an extrovert, that's, needed.
Friends.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's
Son.
the opposite of me. I just sit at home and do homework by myself, and I'm super happy.
Yeah. No, it makes it, I feel like introverts have a tactical advantage in like school, you know, because they can just sit at home and study, where me, if I'm studying by myself for more than 15 minutes, I'm like, I'm sad as hell. I'll just burst out crying figuratively, and occasionally if it's been too long, maybe physically, you know.
Yeah.
I'll just text my friends and be like, why am I studying? Life is meaningless.
Oh.
And they're like, go to a coffee shop. And I'm like, oh yeah, good idea. All right. And then it's all good, you know? You know what I'm saying?
No. I like being at home.
Look at you go.
Although I did come to the school on Saturday.
Speaking of coffee shops.
Ew.
Did you know?
Mm-mm.
I
know. Continue.
Dude, crazy. You're like a video game character. We can get into this. Who's pressing B. So I'm the NPC, and I'm like, do you know that here in Vancouver City, you're like, next. I'm like, we have coffee. If you go down, you might be able to.
Where the heck are the battles?
Dude, can you imagine how annoying that would be? To be an NPC.
Right.
Or do you have
What a
NPC
life.
friends that you could actually talk to? But yeah, there's so many roasteries in Vancouver, BC, Columbia, Canada.
Is that where Gabe goes to get roasted?
I'll get it, Gabe.
Oh, love him.
Yeah.
Sweetest boy.
Also, if you do or don't know Gabe, don't find him on social media and roast him. He's actually lovely.
He won't be able to take it.
That is our God-given right.
Yeah.
To roast Gabe. Yeah, no, that's
roasteries in Vancouver, lots of them.
Yeah.
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 Like brewery level?
What?
Brewery level?
What do you mean brewery
Like
level?
same amount?
I'm not sure. I'm
I
also
wouldn't
not sure
know.
how many breweries there are.
Same.
I also like the word brewery.
It's very hard to say.
Like the "r" sound is weird, but how many other words have 3 "r"
right?
in it? And the funny part is because breweries are alcohol, and this just gets me.
Oh man.
The more breweries you go to, the harder the word brewery gets to say.
Yep.
So you're like, let's go find another brewery. You know?
I do know. Actually, I don't. I don't drink.
Yeah. Kenny
I can pretend.
is celibate. No, that's the wrong
What?
word. What is celibate, though? What even is that?
Like, not What?
What? No, what does that mean? Oh, here, guys, I got it. Check this
Do
out.
you need to?
Oh.
You really need to. Oh, you're gonna Siri
I'm gonna
it.
Siri it live.
I could tell you right now.
Hey,
It's
Siri.
nice to be
Oh,
right.
no. Hey, Siri, what does the word celibate mean?
As an adjective, it means abstaining from marriage and sexual relations, typically for religious reasons.
There you go.
Thanks, Siri. So, you are not
Sure.
I feel like no, because it's not for like religious reasons.
It's just a personal
It's
preference.
for definitively single reasons.
Yeah. Because I like having money to spend on other things.
True.
Because booze are expensive.
That is true. Especially people who go clubbing. You know, that I feel like growing up, you know, we've talked about like German family, and not all German families, because like I definitely know people who aren't, but like my German family, like very, very sparing financially. And so I feel like my dad, through trying to teach me proper financial understanding, ruined clubbing for me.
Oh.
Because I'll be like, I can buy a shot for $6 or $8, or I can go buy an entire bottle
That's
for
so
like
expensive.
like $40,
And then you'll have like
and I'll have tons of shots.
100 more shots.
Yeah, and like the only bad part is then I have to drink by myself because then I bought it.
Well, that's when you just sneak them into bars.
Dude, like you might be able to like that's what like the little I don't know like the terms.
Little travel
Like,
size.
I feel like I should. No, well, like I don't even drink that much, so it's not like I should. But like everyone talks about the different sizes. I'm like, yeah. But like I can't have a mental image of what they actually look like. But like the little size therefore. But I'm like imagining somebody with like a bottle, and you know like the normal size bottles, they're like just smaller than your forearm, like a bit smaller than like a wine bottle. I'm imagining somebody like shoving that down his pants, and they're like, "What do you have with you?" And he's like, "Nothing." And they look at like the like 14-inch like 8-inch around like bulge in his pants, and they're like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the story of this guy who was a amputee? And he lost his leg, and he put a pop bottle.
Is that Josh Sundquist? I was just gonna say
yeah,
that.
Yeah, and he put a pop bottle in his pant
He
leg.
switched pants with his friend.
And tied it up.
Yeah.
And they were like,
he's like, "This is amazing,"
and
then
it's like
he's
swinging around.
around.
And they didn't want to ask him because like you can't ask an amputee what's wrong with his leg, and it's just my favorite. At the same time, like big ups to all the people who work at like theaters and stuff like that around the world. But like people always give like Walmart employees like the you don't give a crap
Right.
theater employees. The people like check the tickets. Like
They have to clean up the theater after.
yeah, that's rough. Like kudos, shout outs to our people who clean theaters.
Although I went to this one theater once, and then like I was walking in, and the floor was all sticky.
Gross.
And I was just like, never coming here again.
That's gross.
It's like, I was like, ugh.
To the ASMR section.
You're welcome.
This
for
is
that.
dirty theater floor.
Yum. Oh. But yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
But like I went with my brother this last weekend because family time for
I don't like family.
Easter.
Yeah.
So, and we walked in and he had an iced coffee, and we get our tickets checked.
Wow.
And the guy's like, "Hey, you can't bring that in here." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "All right," and the guy was like, "Yeah," and then we walked in, and that was like the end of it. Yeah, and so it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're legally required to say that.
But they don't care.
But, like, passion for their job is just lacking.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I went to the theater once with my friend, and then we went and got food before, and we had just leftovers. So we had, like, the containers and everything.
Nice.
And they were just walking in. They're like, "Oh, you can't bring that in there." I was just like, well, we're not going to eat it. It's like, we already ate half of it. These are our leftovers. And they're like, "Nope, you can't come in." We're like, ugh. So we walked back, put the things in my backpack, and just walked in. They're like, "Okay,
Sick.
cool." It's the same guy. I was just like, yeah,
We threw them out.
whatever.
They're not with us.
And
I
then
brought in watermelon and cantaloupe.
What Like a full one or like cut
No,
up?
a half one.
Oh, okay.
And then you get a spoon,
Just a
and
spoon.
it comes with a bowl. And it's so fantastic.
I like the little watermelons.
Yeah, but they're like almost the same price unless you give them to like a baby. They're almost the same price for notably less watermelon. So it's kind of a bad deal.
Well, I eat half of it, and then I pretend to make it like a helmet for Ollie, for my dog.
Okay.
And it's adorable.
Yeah, but I have a big enough dog to almost be able to do that with
With
a
a
full-size
watermelon.
watermelon.
Did I show you the little pineapple my parents got Lyndon?
Little pineapple.
It's tiny. It was probably like this big. So probably...
What did that be,
well,
6 or 8
actually
inches?
less.
6 inches?
Yeah, about the 6 inches.
Yeah.
It was $5.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
rough.
was like, that's expensive. And then my dad was like, get one for Lyndon. I was just like, oh my god.
Okay, but like I will pay too much to give little things to little people.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
'Cause it's
short joke, but it's really
adorable.
not. Like I mean, like kids. Like it's so cute, or like
So
little
cute.
dogs and stuff, right? Like it's so worth it.
But then we walked down the aisle, and I was like, hey, Mom, this full-size pineapple is only $6. It's only $1 more. She's like, yeah, I know, but your dad wants to get this for his grandson.
Yeah, like we kid now, but when we have grandkids, we'll understand.
Right.
Yeah. One time, you know how they always say like people at grocery stores don't care what you buy; they're just there to do their job.
Uh-huh.
One time, I rolled through at midnight and bought 3 pineapples.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I got like the look, like I don't think it's the like you're like a psychopath look, but the what is a single good-looking,
Good-looking?
fit
What?
21-year-old
Who are
man.
you describing?
Shh. Let me tell my story. Walking through Save-On with 3 pineapples
Uh-huh.
at like 11:30 at night.
Obviously, this is normal for some people.
Hankering.
Yeah.
The need arose within me like a beast awakening, and I feel like an author right now.
Wow.
Dude, go off.
That's exciting.
It is exciting.
But yeah.
I feel like I'm just in like a storytelling mood.
Oh, y'all want to see Chris get super angry about something? So, Dassy, who we had on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, got her free Google Home Mini from Spotify.
I'm upset.
So she just sent me a snap of it, and I was like, oh,
What kind of promotion does that? What? Okay.
So
Is it a Canadian promotion?
I don't know.
Okay, you
But yeah, so Spotify here was like, hey, if you're subscribed to Spotify, we'll give you a free Google Home Mini. And I was like, heck yeah. So I sent it to all my classmates, and I was like, yo, guys, get on this. So I get it. And then Christian's trying to get this thing for like half an hour, being like, it won't work. And I was like, okay, try this one. Try this link. And he's like, it won't work. And then I was like, what plan are you on? He's like, I'm on a family plan. And I was like, apparently the student plan and the family plan, you don't get the Google Home Mini.
Hey, you. Yeah, you, the person who's paying more. Yeah, you don't get one.
Well, think about it this way. How many people are on that family plan?
No. That's no excuse,
Uh-huh.
Spotify. That's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if, like, I understand that they don't want every single person on the plan to get one. That's fair. Sure. But come on. Not one?
Nope.
Not even one?
Nope.
I was, like, that just feels like a bad promo plan. Like, can you imagine if, like, Tim Hortons roll up the rim? Or, like McDonald's Monopoly? Can you imagine if you bought, like, an extra large and they're like, nah, not
don't
cheap.
get
It doesn't come on the extra large. It just comes on, like the medium and the larges. Sorry. Like, that's such a bad idea for a promotion.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, who does that?
Obviously Spotify.
Yeah, but they also pay artists like 6 cents a play.
Also that, yeah.
Yeah. Fun
Yeah.
fact for all you people out there who think that their favorite artists are wealthy. They're not. They make about $4,000 or $5,000 for every million streams they get on Spotify.
Oof.
So, yeah. Go to their concerts. Support your local artist.
Would you consider switching to Apple Music?
I have considered.
First 3 months free,
That's a whole 3 months.
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I think, you know what's like my big qualm
Wow.
with like switching, and I think a lot of people get this, is the idea of if you're any sort of like music person, not like musician or anything, I just mean person who likes music.
Yeah.
Like I have thousands of songs on my Spotify, and I really, really don't want to have to regather my collections over on Apple Music. And so
True.
I think that once you're like a couple of years into a service, you just kind of get stuck with that service because that's just that. What about you? Would you switch? Why or why not?
Yeah, I'd switch. Just because first 3 months for free. That's
pretty good.
enticing.
Yeah.
But I
Spotify
don't
gives
really
you 1
listen
month.
to that much music anyways, so.
Yeah, and like, how is Apple? I don't know how Apple Music is with like recommendations on music and stuff. Like Spotify
Same.
is super good for that. They're always like, "Hey, look, we listen to everything you listen to," and then our text said, "Hey, this is also a banger track, so now we're giving it to you." Like, can you imagine? Nothing makes me laugh more than imagining like computer algorithms, but it's just a dude. So like he like looks at all the music you listen to, and he's like, "Dude, sick," and then he just goes and listens to like a bunch of other music. And then comes back and is like, "Yo, Chief, I got some bangers for you here." And it's just like, it's nothing to do with like the songs. It's just what he found.
It's like, there you go. Just for you.
Just for you, man.
Handpicked by
And
me.
he like, you never know that he exists, but he's like so proud of you as your music taste evolves and like gets better in his opinion because you're just taking all his recommendations. If I had one of those dudes, I would give him a flipping brain aneurysm. I kid you not, because I'll just be like, listen to hip hop for like a month,
Yeah.
and then I'll listen to some hard rock, and then switch over to some electronic,
His brain would just
then-
explode.
lo-fi hip hop, and then he's like, "Huh? How do I what do you want from me?" Yeah, so I'd like probably like blow his mind a little bit,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. But you know how it is. Like, he'd need a staycation. Have you ever taken a staycation?
Yeah.
What constitutes as a staycation compared to just hanging out for a day?
Multiple days of just hanging out.
Dude, sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Doing nothing.
I could go for a staycation right now.
You don't get one.
I get a whole long weekend.
You get whole 3 days before your new term starts.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Would have gone home last weekend, but my truck blew up.
Yeah, how was that?
It was a good time. I am a professional. I love helping people look for vehicles, but I don't know why people let me help them look for vehicles.
You have very bad luck.
I have very poor luck when it comes to buying vehicles. I've had multiple vehicles like just quit on me within 6 months of buying them in the last year. Multiple.
Yeah.
So, people, if I post a link looking at a vehicle and say, "Hey, this is a cool vehicle, somebody buy it," nobody buy it.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Don't do it.
And if you do, you can't blame us because we very clearly have told you now not to.
Yeah. So what you gonna do now?
Just hang out,
Yeah.
Pretend like my problems don't exist. Like all good young adults in the 21st century.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, get it. Get it. Yo. So, I feel like a lot of my like summer plans revolved around using that vehicle. So now I feel like I have to readjust. What are some of your summer plans? Gonna go to Coachella?
No.
Just kidding. I think that's over now.
Yeah.
Could have.
Yeah.
I missed out.
Could've. I saw a picture on subtle Asian traits. Did you see this one? So this person posted a picture of his parents at Coachella.
Dude, legendary.
And then he's like, when your parents go to Coachella, but you're stuck at home.
That's rough.
But his
That's
parents
rough.
sent like a whole bunch of pictures of them at Coachella. I was like, they look like they're having so much fun.
Like, it sounds pretty sick. It just sounds it's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's so expensive. Yo, straight up. Like the classic Valley kind of girl that everyone makes fun of.
Like, oh my God.
Like, oh my God, are you going to Coachella? I was doing what we do.
Uh-huh.
I think we've told people about my Tinder escapades of adventures. But I found a Valley Girl the other day.
Nice.
Because it not only contains Coachella, it also contains Ariana Grande in one sentence. And she's just, her profile was just break up with your girlfriend. We're going to Coachella. And I lost it. Because I could hear the strained accent in the sentence.
Oh,
So I had to take a screenshot.
nice.
Can you just imagine? You can hear the Valley Girl saying that.
Uh-huh.
Break up with your girlfriend. We're going to Coachella.
Oh my God. Coachella.
I would go to Coachella as an artist to play, but I don't feel like solely because of the name I could like go to Coachella.
Coachella, Ariana Grande headline. She made like $8 million for two performances.
She's also the #1 artist in the world right now, so I'm not really surprised.
Yeah. She got paid the same as Beyonce last year, apparently, from what I've read.
How old is Ariana Grande?
She is.
She could be
I think
25?
she's my age.
Oh, so like she's like 40.
Shut up. I'm not that old.
Hey Siri,
People,
how old is Ariana Grande? What are you saying?
people think I'm 19.
Ariana Grande is 25.
Ah,
Boom.
she is.
Dude, what's your birthday?
My birthday?
Yeah.
June 1st. 93.
Dude, she's June 26, 93.
I'm older than her.
You're older than Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande headline Coachella. What are you doing?
I'm sitting here with you,
Dude.
talking into a microphone. Could be doing something better, but you know what?
Like-
I chose this.
I don't want to say I'm not insulted, but like
Well,
pretty insulted.
that's okay.
How dare you? How dare you?
Womp.
We're never gonna let that die.
That's so funny. I showed my teacher the other day, and he was like, "What the heck?" He's like,
Legendary.
"Why would someone say that?"
Why not? I can't think of a
Because-
better reaction. But the original question: what's your summer plan?
I have no idea.
None. You don't have any bucket list dreams for this summer.
I don't know. Well, my friend and I want to go back home because last time we road trip back to Vernon, it was her first time in Vernon, and then we wanted to go shoot my dad's guns, but there's a
sick.
fire advisory, so we couldn't shoot the real ones. So we just shot pellet guns in the backyard. But my dad was like, "You guys should come home this year, and then we'll go to the shooting range and shoot the real ones." I was like, "Okay."
That sounds pretty
So
sick.
then I texted her. I was like, "We're going this year." She's like, "Okay."
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you like a road trip fanatic?
No.
You don't like road trips?
They're okay.
What?
That was my first road trip. Well, actually, yeah, that was my first road trip with like a friend. I've only road tripped with like family.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Family road trips are still pretty tight
Yeah.
though. If you have like a good family.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, like, I'm sorry, that sucks.
My dad would play music so loud, and then it'd just be like really old. That's why I have such weird taste in music, because that's what I grew up listening to. But now I was like, I hate this music, and now I'm listening to it. I'm like, I love this stuff.
Yeah, I feel like old music like grows on you.
Yeah.
Like the art of it. Like I was listening to Elton John for like all day the other day.
Elton John's so good.
He's just a legend, and his voice is so good, and his music's so good.
So excited for Rocket Man. It looks so good. And Eggsy is playing Elton
Yeah, who's Eggsy?
from Kingsman.
Oh, yeah.
I think his name's Taron,
He's notably better looking than the actual Elton John.
but he kind of looks like Elton John in the movie, and it's kind of freaky. I
Yeah.
was like, they look very similar.
Well, they also turned the guy from like iRobot into
Freddie Mercury.
yeah.
That
so they
was
can kind of
also,
do anything.
Yeah,
Just plastic. No, it's not plastic. It's just fake.
it's just like silicone.
It's crazy what they can do.
Yeah.
Like visual artists, like big ups to you guys. Like I don't know how the heck you do it, but you guys do crazy things.
Right?
Also, for all the people out there who don't know what career to do, they also make bank. Become a visual effects artist if you have any inclination towards art. I'd be interested, but I'm a very poor visual artist. At least as far as I know. I've never been good at drawing or anything
Yeah.
like that.
I kind of wanted to go for like graphic design, because apparently you don't really need too much artistic.
There's also a lot of oversaturation in that field.
Yeah.
as I have family who work in like the sign industry,
Mm-hmm.
and they always have people coming and dropping off resumes. They're like, "I want to be a graphic designer," but they're like small shops that they're like, "We already have graphic designers," because there's only 4 dudes in the shop.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like it's very oversaturated.
Mm-hmm.
Where I feel like special effects and like visual effects, like I feel like there's more work
Yeah.
and less people.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to get your names in the credits of movies.
Movie.
That would be, even if you were like 3/4 of the way down the scroll reel at the end, that would still be the most exciting.
That's me.
The most exciting moment ever.
Well, my friend is a visual effects artist in Vancouver, and he worked on a whole bunch of movies, and he also worked on Stranger Things.
Sick.
And then his name was in the credits, and he was like, "Look, it's me." I was like, "Wow."
Then you work in it for years, and then you become like a manager or something, and then you get to like get your name higher up the list.
Yep. And then I watched Dragon Prince just so I can find my friend's name because she was a storyboard artist on that show too.
Dragon Prince was super good though.
Yeah.
So you kind of be upset that you had to watch Dragon Prince. Stop it, Ron. Stop it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So, it's not Ronald Weasley. If you don't know what we're quoting right now, if you are over the age of 18 and are a consenting adult, go to YouTube and look this up. But I don't want to ruin any cheens. It's childs and teens combined.
Wow, jeans. It sounds like jeans? Like cheap jeans.
Dude, that's all I buy. It's actually super funny. You look at like my outfits, and I feel like my priorities are all over the place. So like, I'll pay like $400+ on a pair of sneakers.
Ugh.
Like if I have money.
Yeah.
Like I have no qualms against that. So I'll like be wearing like my pair of Yeezys or something. Whatever, hypothetically. And then I'll just like be like sick, and then I'll pair them with a pair of like $20 jeans that I bought. Because the people who buy like true religion jeans and stuff,
So
$200-$300. I'm sorry, but I can't look at you versus someone who bought a pair of $50 jeans and say, I instantly recognized that you bought the more expensive jeans. Like,
True.
okay, they're more comfortable and they last longer and whatever, blah blah blah. But like, I just feel like the investment's not there. You know.
The most expensive pair of jeans I've ever bought was $80 on clearance from like $200. I was like, good deal.
That is a good deal.
Right?
I think the most expensive jeans I've ever bought were like $120 jeans that I got for like $50.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever paid more than $60 for jeans. It's just not. I just feel like
love
it's
a good deal.
Poor investment. Oh yeah, like if it's a good deal, I will instantly spend more. Just because I'm like, well, look at what it was originally. That's more than I intended to spend. But like, what the heck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is just like a lazy episode. There's not big yelling and whatever. We're just having a good time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, Kenny, but I'm on like 3 hours sleep.
I went to sleep early, but then I also woke up early. So I'm kind of sleepy. But yeah, last couple of days of school.
That's pretty crazy.
Don't know what's going to happen after.
You know what? You get a staycation.
I forever until
like
I find a job.
Like the most stressful staycation ever. 4 staycations are stressful. I've had that for like before work, and you have like a couple weeks where like you don't have work in between jobs, and you're like, well, I'm just hanging out.
Yep. Sounds
You
good.
can see your bills just like chilling, being
You're
like,
just like,
well,
I can't pay
somebody's
these.
gotta deal with it. You get to sit at home and play on your new Samsung flip phone.
Ooh,
Dude, transition, flawless, 10 out of 10.
very good.
I know.
It's a really nice phone though.
Why?
It has 2 screens. But yeah, it folds in half. And then there's a little like it's little by today's standards now, like 4.6-inch screen on the front.
How big would that be compared to like a standard like iPhone 7?
iPhone 7 I think was like 4.6.
Oh.
Maybe not.
So like a
Can't
kind of
remember.
standard size phone.
Yeah.
It's not like small.
Yeah, but then you can fold it out into like, I think it's like an 8-inch phone.
That's pretty huge. So the back of your phone is another phone.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool, but it's also like,
but it looks kind of stupid.
Folded?
Yeah.
It's pretty bulky, probably. Eh?
Yeah. But then, so people have been getting review units, all the tech YouTubers and stuff. And then on the screen, there's like this protective layer on top that people thought was like the protective layer that they just put on phones. So you just take that off when you first get it. But no, it needs that protective layer for the screen to work. So people like start peeling them off, and then throughout the day, their screen slowly becomes black. It's like a creeping black screen until it's dead.
The part that kills me is the fact that it's easy enough for people to peel off and not instantly recognize, I probably shouldn't be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And they just, like, didn't go, maybe we should, like, tuck this around the edges. Like, the designers of the phone weren't really thinking this through.
But apparently on the retail packaging, there is, like, the plastic around the phone, and then on the plastic it says, there's a protective film on the screen. Do not remove this thing or else your screen might get broken. But on the review units, it didn't have any of that. And then Samsung was like, oh, here's our statement. It's not supposed to come off like that. And
Samsung definitely printed the warning like after this started happening.
Right?
People like, dude, my new Samsung flip phone is breaking. And Samsung's like, we definitely already have it planned to put a thing to tell people not to do that. Duh. Who wouldn't think about that? You know, like the guy who like wants to try and impress girls, and then like somebody says something like super obvious that he didn't see, and he's like, I knew that.
Yeah. So
like
the phone was
complete Chad.
I think the phone was supposed to come out this week. Samsung has now delayed it.
Rough.
After saying that they weren't going to delay it. But yeah, so it's not coming out yet.
Probably soon though.
Yeah, you'd think so. But they haven't set a new release date for it. But I don't know why people are getting so like hoity-toity about this.
So what?
Hoity-toity.
Hoity-toity. Stiddly dee, I got a new flip phone on my hip.
It's like it's the first foldable screen phone to be manufactured for a consumer. There's gonna be hiccups and stuff.
I don't want to flex on you, but my dad is still using My dad is still using a flip phone.
Yeah, but I said foldable screen.
Foldable phone.
It's a screen.
Same difference.
But yeah, it's like I would not buy something first gen like that, especially since
Don't buy anything
$2,000.
That's only double the iPhone.
$2,000.
Yeah, people have worse things to spend their money on.
True.
How much do you think the average stoner in Vancouver spends on weed?
$2,000?
Dude, sick. We don't have numbers for you, so you guys can speculate just as well as we can on how much stoners spend on weed.
Yeah.
But, like, who knows?
Who knows?
Probably too much. Sitting around talking about saving the planet and saving each other, and I don't know what stoners talk about.
I don't know. But I don't know why people are getting so caught up in like, oh, down with Samsung, blah blah blah. I'm like, they're trying something new. They're trying to forward technology.
It'll go off.
Yeah.
Like the same as people always have issues with, or at least people I know, with Nintendo, because they release a new console and they're like, hey, whoa, this isn't what we used to do and stuff. But then they go off because people are like, oh, this is something new and something unique and this is sick.
Yeah.
And this phone will be the same. It's gonna have its kinks and
ooh, yum.
Phone comes up, oh, feet. People are like, oh, what the heck?
Toes.
Yeah.
Beef toes.
What?
Beef toes.
You want to give us some context on what you just said?
Well, on Saturday, I was just hanging out with Gabe in the studio because I needed to work on one of my projects, and he so graciously gave me time to work on it.
Oh, what a gem.
But he wrote beef on the whiteboard, and then I just added toes to it. So we created a new meme.
A new meme. Beef toes.
Beef toes. Combining two memes into one.
Dude, so like ground beef, you know how it gets like wavy? So would beef toes be when like old people have like the weird like ripple chick toes?
Google beef toes.
I'm terrified. Okay, folks, this is it. Like this could be the minute that I have to start going to counseling.
Yeah, so we both Googled it,
Toes.
and then we both looked at the same picture at the same time on our computers, and we're just like, ugh.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh. Is it this?
It's one of those ones. It's the one that looks a little bit prettier. So yeah, you guys should Google beef toes. It's nothing bad. It's just kind of unsettling. Oh, it's just
like
ground beef.
Ground beef with little bits of like onion as toenails and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's, I didn't want to see that.
But yeah, going back to Nintendo Switch, how you liking yours that you're borrowing from me?
Shh, they don't need to know that I'm too broke to buy a Switch.
Oh, sorry. The one that you bought?
Definitely bought. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah?
I've
What have you been playing?
been playing Breath of the Wild.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Feel judged.
you should.
I only have time for one game at a time. Plus, I get invested into video game storylines. I get more invested into video game storylines than I do into like show storylines. Because I feel like I have control and I have like an element of connection, right? And so it's been great. I've been having a good time. But I've got my lineup. I'm going to play that, and I'm going to play Bayonetta.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm going to play Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
And then by that point, I'm probably going to steal your Mortal Kombat 11 that you just purchased.
No, yeah.
No, what? That'll be like months from now.
Yeah, I'd probably still be playing it.
Come on, please, Kenny.
We'll see.
Oh, yes. That means yes.
You need to go buy Smash so you can play with all of us.
I know. Yeah, go over to the Patreon, which is patreon.com/unwind with Chris
Use
and
your
Kenny,
own money,
and
fool.
support the podcast to the point where we can start making money and I can buy a Switch. or just buy Smash and then use the Switch that I definitely bought.
Yeah, sure.
And play with the friends.
Yeah, the friends.
The friend.
The friend.
I have
Just me?
I have a friend.
Just me?
Yeah, yeah.
It's that sad.
No, but like, yeah, online gameplay was always like something crazy to me as a kid. Like, and even now, like, if I get too deep, I start having like crazy stoner thoughts about like how can two people like use Skype?
Skype is amazing.
Or any sort of platform like that, and talk like around the world, almost instantly.
Crazy.
Like it hurt. Like they're like, oh, it's just waves, and I'm like, how the heck?
Waves?
The waves travel through wires fast enough for me to be able to be like, what's up? And you're like, oh, yo, what's good? Except you're in flipping New Zealand and I'm in Shanghai. Like, I don't get it.
Do you remember dial-up?
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, Jeremy yesterday we were
Like the last
talking.
generation.
We were talking about dial-up and how he used to play games with his friends
Ouch.
online,
Oh.
which is through dial-up,
Oh.
and how he had to like connect the phone line to his computer, and then they had to like, yeah,
Dude, I could not.
yeah.
I have a hard time with slow technology. Like, I don't know how people use like old computers and stuff. Like, if my phone like crashes, like it pisses me off. I have such a hard time with slow technology.
Oh,
So I have a fast brain.
sure you do.
Yo, another stoner thought to grace your ears here.
Uh-huh.
How, like, water's the only resource that gets bigger when it gets colder and smaller when it gets warmer.
What?
Yeah.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
very true.
Like, dude, if that wasn't, like, if it was like every other thing, fish would just die
Yeah,
when it got cold because the ice would just sink and kill them.
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, what the heck is up with that?
Science.
Yeah, but, like, why?
Because science.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Kenny.
you're welcome.
I wasn't 100% sure, but now
Art
I'm...
student.
Yeah, that's how I feel whenever somebody asks, like, a math question or, like,
What's
like,
2 times 2? 18.
120 BPM. I need to go.
Especially when we had to do math in class.
Yo, when?
Like that one time. I forget. Nyquist theory.
Oh, ugh. It's like
Oh.
figuring out stuff and things. It's a mess.
Yeah, I don't even remember the formula.
Me either, honestly. But, like, I don't need to. Talking about music, I'm going to make a little transition. Have you heard Lil Dicky's new song?
I have. Just like half an hour ago.
So cool.
Because you told me to watch it, so you forced me to watch it.
Ha, you're welcome.
I liked it.
It's good.
Yeah.
And he blows my mind, that man.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's nothing to do with him particularly, like, as an artist. Like, sometimes I listen to a song and I'm like, that blew my mind. Because it's just, like, a really good song. And, like, it's a good song. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's really good. Like, it's not that. But, like, just his ambition and his willingness to, like, try stuff. Like, he got over 30 artists.
That's crazy.
On one song.
That's some We Are the World kind of stuff.
What's that? We Are the World. I don't know what that is. But, like, he got, like, artists, like, a bunch of musicians, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, Lil Jon.
Have you never heard We Are the World?
No. By who?
A song by USA for America. Africa. Words.
Words. Us on relatable content. Words, am I right?
But yeah, that was a song that came out in the 80s. So many people were on it, like Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Cyndi Lauper.
So he just did
Billy
the next
Joel.
one. And like, what was the message of the OG?
Huh?
Like, did it have like a message, or was it just like a big gang song?
It's We Are the World.
So just like,
so it's like bringing
love
everyone
each other.
together.
Love each other. Yeah, because like Earth is like how's the chorus go? It's like, like we love our planet. Like, let's not kill it in the next 12 years or whatever it's supposed to be the timeline. You know?
Yeah. The lyrics for this is like, we are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
Until the last line, that feels really culty. like you read that, like what was that again? Like, give me the first 3 lines.
We are the world.
We are the world.
We are the children.
We are the children.
We are the ones who make a brighter day.
We are the ones who make a brighter day.
So let's start giving.
Like, that doesn't feel quite as culty. Like, that kind of, I feel like, remedies the first 3. But, like, when you were reading this, I'm like, oh, okay, where is he going with this?
Right.
Yo.
But that chorus is so good.
Talking about culty, you know what I just learned?
I don't know.
There's a massive Scientology church in Vancouver, British Columbia.
I should join. All the cool actors are doing it.
Literally just Tom Cruise. like literally just Tom Cruise.
He's short.
He's so short. So is he even cool?
No. Not that short people are cool.
Whoa. Way to take it there, Kenneth.
Look at Dassy. She's cooler than all of us.
Oh, look at JT.
How tall is JT?
I don't know, short.
Shorter than you. You're a freaking tree.
I'm a giant, especially in Vancouver, but that's a whole nother topic.
Well, yeah. So, on that note...
On trees
and
the planet, go enjoy the summer. Tell us your plans for the summer.
Yeah.
Send us a message on whatever social media you're on.
Yep.
Head over to our website and you can find us on those social medias. www.unwindwithchris.com.
Woo!
Or, if you're really feeling ambitious, go over to Patreon, patreon.com/unwindwithchrisandkenny, and join our Discord chat and send us a message and be like, guess what? I'm going on a road trip, and tell us where you're going and tell us what you're doing.
Because we like to know. And we like suggestions.
If you're doing anything like really wild, or you have like any stupid, crazy like road trip stories, maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
thanks.
good time.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the week. I hope you enjoyed last week's interview, and tell us if you have anything you want to see for interviews in the future.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Have a good time.
Bye.
Bye.